What is going on, everybody? Back to give you the very best NBA player prop from each and every NBA game tonight on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game NBA slate. Going to be breaking it down, covering 3 different player props apps. Guys, if you do not have these apps, you can get a bunch of different free money, free sign-up bonuses with my links down below. My promo code KJKDFS. First off, we got Prizepicks. They'll give you $50 when you play your first $5 instantly. So we'll be talking about them, talking about some picks on the channel today. We got Underdog Fantasy. That'll give you all the way up to a $1,000 deposit bonus when you sign up over here with my link, my promo code KJKDFS. And last but certainly not least, we got Betr Picks. If you do not have them, go ahead and check them out. They're going to give you all the way up to a $250 sweat-free offer when you sign up over on Betr Picks. So we'll be using all 3 apps, talking about this 5-gamer, talking about the very best player props that we can attack on each and every one of these. So if you do enjoy the content, would be greatly appreciated, guys, if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And if you're looking to get even further content from me, if you want access to every single one of my plays, I do have a new package that's up and launched. We got the Platinum Member Package. I'm going to give you guys a nice 75% off discount because I'm launching this. It's going to include Sportsbooks picks. I've been getting asked constantly for some Sportsbooks picks. I think we're going to start things off with DraftKings and FanDuel over there because I know those are the 2 Sportsbooks that most people have, so I can still continue to cover all of the Underdog Fantasy, the Betr Picks, the Sleeper Picks, etc. You'll get early access to all those plays, as well as Sportsbooks Picks early access on that new package. I'm launching it, and I want to get as many people in there trying it out as possible. So it will include a $99.99 price tag, but for the time being, you can hop in for only $25 if you have not become a member yet with the code PLATINUM, or just click that button, join, and I'll give you that sweet discount for the new package. Let's break it down. Let's go game by game here. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be this Washington-Detroit Pistons game. This game comes in with a 236.5 over under a 13.5 point spread in favor of the Detroit Pistons. And let's go ahead and give you my favorite player prop from this one tonight. We got a 2-for-1 special in this one. Betr Picks is going to be where it's at, guys. Daily Grind Fantasy, if you have not checked out this tool, once again, I will have all my links down below. They'll give you 25% off this tool if you have not used it. You do not know what this data means, guys. We got millions of dollars of sportsbook data dumped into an optimizer here to help us find the very best plays on these apps. If you're new to sports betting, player props apps, etc., etc., newsflash, guys, you don't make money on these apps by quote-unquote knowing ball. It certainly does not hurt your case to know a little bit of ball, but we really want to be using data points, and we want to be using millions of dollars of software and data from these multi-million-dollar sportsbooks companies because they already know what the players average in points, assists, etc., and pretty much what their job is to do is to predict it precisely right on the knob, which they do very consistently, very impressively. It's kind of quite ridiculous. But we can use this data to our advantage to find the very best plays, and we have 2 different props on the Betr Picks board with some really, really good value. The first is going to be the Jordan Poole under 23.5 points and rebounds. The second is going to be the Jordan Poole under 24.5 points and assists. Now, I give you the green light to play either of these props. The only thing is they might shift down, they might move throughout the day with these apps adjusting to the value, with them adjusting to their mistakes, they might move. So my preference would be the under 23.5 points and rebounds at a 55.63% hit rate. However, if that line does move and you're still able to capture the under 24.5 points and assists, you will be in good hands to go ahead and detect some good value here today on the Betr Picks app. Okay, guys? So like I said, we have a 2-for-1. The under points and rebounds, great play. The under 24.5 points and assists, great play. You really can't go wrong there. And once again, keep in mind, Betr Picks, if you have not checked them out, they're going to hook you up with that sweet deal, guys, with that up to $250 sweat-free. So this is the app you're going to be able to capture that value on. We want to be taking advantage of all apps. It just so happens that this first pick is available on the Betr Picks app. And once again, great value. So that points and rebounds would be the preferred pick. The points and assists also is a great prop as well, though. So hopefully you can lock in that points and rebounds. If you can't, the 23.5. Just go ahead and pivot over to the 24.5 points and assists, both of which are going to be great props here to start the video out today, guys. So that's going to be pick number 1 from that Washington-Detroit game. Let's go ahead and head on over to LA and Milwaukee. Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got a 224.5 over under 7-point spread in favor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Looks like Giannis and Lillard will be good to go in this one. Both listed as probable. We have Bobby Portis on the shelf still being out with that suspension. However, with Giannis, with with Kuzma and team fully healthy. We do have some good value here on a prop tonight in Torian Prince, and it will be located on Underdog Fantasy. And we're going to be talking about his rebounds and assist prop. We go ahead and pull up the Daily Run Fantasy Optimizer once again, guys. You can see we got a really good chance of hitting the under here at the 6.5 rebounds and assists on Torian Prince. A 54.66% chance to hit on the under because we have a -140 price tag on the under on DraftKings, a -137 price tag on the under on Caesars, -152 hot streak, -149 on parlay play. Not even listed on Prizepicks. Every single one of these platforms is heavily favoring the under. If you don't know what this means, guys, in the sportsbook world, if you were to log on a DraftKings sportsbook, they're very good at what they do. Billions and billions of dollars in their pockets over at DraftKings. You'd have to risk $140 to win $100 on the under 6.5 rebounds because their advanced data analytics team is saying it is highly likely he goes under the 6.5 number rather than over, right? So they have to price that appropriately, charge you to take that prop, and that's exactly what they're doing here tonight, but we can go ahead and take advantage of it over on Underdog Fantasy. The under 6.5 rebounds and assists is going to be the very best prop here in this second game. And once again, that will be over on Underdog Fantasy. So go ahead and lock that in here for pick number 2 from the second game here tonight. And let's go ahead and advance on over to the Orlando Magic, New Orleans Pelicans, to give you my favorite player prop from the third game on tonight's NBA slate. Orlando Magic, New Orleans Pelicans will be sticking on Underdog Fantasy, and we'll be talking about Franz Wagner here. We got a 216 over-under, 2.5 point spread. Not the highest of pace of games, but we do have a very high usage player in Franz Wagner, and one of the top usage players on this entire Orlando Magic squad. As we go ahead and break it down, you can see Paolo Banchero rocking a 31% usage rate. Franz Wagner, 24% usage rate. It's really those top two guys that this offense flows through. We got some good value here tonight on Underdog Fantasy in a Franz Wagner prop, specifically the over 27.5 points and assists prop. Daily Grind Fantasy giving this a 54.21% chance to hit on the over, guys. Why is that? Because you can see he's listed at 28.5. A ton of different books, right? Only book that's listing him at 27.5 here as far as the standard sports books is BetMGM, and he is favored on the over. Then we got Hot Streak, another daily fantasy sports app, aggressively favoring his over at the 27.5. So the data is telling us good chance he's going to end with 28 essentially here tonight. He's pretty much right at the even money at 28. He's actually favored a little bit slightly on the over as well on DraftKings at -120 on the over. So they're essentially saying there's even a chance he can go over that 28.5 number. But at the 27.5 number, getting some really good value here on Underdog Fantasy here tonight. Franz Wagner over 27.5 points and assist prop is going to be a phenomenal one to be locking in. So we do have two different props now over on the Underdog Fantasy board that we like a lot. Franz Wagner, that 27.5 points and assists looks phenomenal. We talked about the Torian Prince, rebounds and assists. We did like the under on that prop here tonight. So we got some good value on that Franz Wagner prop. We got some good value on that Torian Prince prop. Both located on Underdog Fantasy. Once again, if you don't have that app, go ahead and use the link down below. They're going to match you all the way up to $1,000 with that link, so you can capture this value here tonight. Let's go ahead and advance on next to the next game, the Brooklyn-Chicago game, and talk about my favorite prop from that one here tonight. Well, let's break it down. Brooklyn at Chicago Bulls. This game was a 230 over-under, 2-point spread. We got Nikola Vucevic coming back for the Chicago Bulls, which should soak up some more rebounds, and the sports books are telling us precisely that here tonight. Going to be talking about a Prizepicks play for you Prizepicks users. We got Matas Buzelis, and I do like his under 5.5 rebounds, which we will be bringing up on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Why is this a good play? Let's go ahead and bring in the data for you here, guys, right now. As you can see, a 53.68% chance to hit on the under, aggressively favored on a ton of different books, including a sharp sports book such as a Pinnacle, one of the sharpest, if not the sharpest sports books in the world, guys. -132 on the under, -130 on the under on FanDuel, -145 aggressively favored on the under on DraftKings, -136 BetOnline, -137 on Caesars. All of these sports books indicating to us there is a solid chance in the under 5.5, which once again, good example of the data following, the injury report, who's in, who's out. Nikola Vucevic has been out for quite some time, which has opened up some more rebounding opportunities for this team. You're going to slide him back in. It naturally makes sense that some of the rebounds are going to come away from a 5 in Matas Buzelis, and that is what the data is reflecting here. So just another example of following the data. The data kind of knows all these different things that I'm discussing, but I do kind of like to go over them real quick. And a play for you on Prizepicks. I know you Prizepicks users love you some Prizepicks, so I do like to give out these plays over here as much as possible. And that certainly is a good one here tonight. The under 5.5 rebounds here for Matis Buzelis for game number 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and go over to game 5 to round things out here. We got the Sacramento Kings taking on the Golden State Warriors. Talking about my favorite prop in this one. 233 over under, 7.5 point spread in favor of the Golden State Warriors. And we're going to be discussing a guy in Keegan Murray. In this one, we're going to head back on over to Betr because I do like Mr. Keegan Murray's 5.5 rebounds. On Betr, the over 5.5 and 53.95% chance to hit according to Daily Grind Fantasy. He's aggressively favored at minus 141 on Pinnacle, minus 130, minus 130. All this data, millions of dollars of sportsbook data being dumped in, telling us that this is a good play. And we can't capture it, guys, once again, on Betr. 5.5 rebounds. Not sure if you're going to be able to get this on these other. You can see Jordan Poole's projection has changed since that last one we discussed. So that no longer can be captured. But hey, here's another play for you. The 5.5 rebounds here for Keegan Murray. Phenomenal prop. If you haven't gotten Betr, once again, you can take advantage of that up to $250 sweat-free offer. Get some value that you can't get on these other apps. In a Keegan Murray, it's going to be a phenomenal prop here today. Go ahead and lock that in. Why? Once again, millions of dollars of sportsbook data backing this. This is kind of the process. You want to be locking in these plays that are backed by all this different sportsbook data, giving you the best chance to win. Precisely a 53.95% chance to win on this one. Compounding over time, you're going to be racking up some profit. That's the goal, right, guys? So that's going to be my top prop from each and every NBA game here tonight. We just covered a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gamer. Should be a good one, guys. If you enjoyed the content, would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Once again, just launched that Platinum package. The VIP package is going to continue to remain in place. Just launching one above it, and I do want to get as many people in there at a discounted price as possible. As you can see, that all that I have to offer. So I'm going to keep that $25, 75% off deal going through the end of March. Go ahead and hop in if you have not joined at all in my Discord, my premium content. That offer is for you. Take advantage of it. Not going to last forever, but I do want to give you the opportunity to hop in at a discount to get access to every single one of my plays. Before I place them, as soon as I place them, that Platinum is going to give you early access so you can get them even before I place them. That was becoming an issue with my members with me getting limited on some of these apps. My plays getting quickly removed after I placed them. I've gone ahead and made even more adjustments to help my members over there. So thanks for tuning in. I'm wishing you all the best of luck on your NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.